There's a verse in the Bible that says, whatever you do, do as unto the Lord.
With a servant's heart and competitive spirit, Gary Porter got his start in agriculture like many, growing up on his family's generational row crop and cattle farm in Mercer County.
I mean, just like most little farm boys, the first thing you do is get on a tractor and push the throttle forward, pretend like you're planting or nisking like your dad did.
It all began with 80 acres, bought by Gary's great-great-grandfather just miles from where Gary lives today in Mercer. Generation after generation, the Porters have nurtured the land, growing the farm, and their family legacy. Gary's father, Dale, taught him the ropes, passing on the knowledge and love for the land.
He would say, hey, let me teach you how to plant. And I was just young. I didn't know much about it, but I'd make mistakes and we'd go on, and we'd teach me how to combine. And that's what I've done all my life.
While raising their 3 sons on the farm, Gary and his wife of 33 years, Lori, have grown the operation to more than 10 times the acreage it was when he started.
When we started having kids, Lori and I would talk it over, and in order for the boys to stay at home, we had to make some changes. We had to make sure that there was any opportunity that they wanted to come back to the farm. We wanted to make sure that that opportunity was there for them. So we expanded it and started growing it in different areas. So whenever the boys got old enough, there would always be a place and always be some kind of a division of the farm.
The farm's success comes from embracing both technology and sustainability. From no-till fields to GPS mapping and precision applications, it means healthier crops, fewer inputs, richer soil, and a thriving farm.
It's amazing because we're not wasting things. We're not over-applying our chemical. We're using less than we ever did before, and we're using it right. And we're controlling the weeds better than we ever did before because we're not overlapping, we're not skipping.
Increasing efficiency has been a driving factor for Gary. The Porters have consistently entered and won the National Corn Growers Association Yield Contest for years.
I've always been kind of a high yield guy. I like entering the yield contest. We do a 30 hybrid trial on our farm every year to make sure that the hybrids we're planting is the best hybrids for us to plant. It's always competitive to try to win in everything I do.
It's all progress rooted in tradition. Improvements Gary would be proud to show the generations who came before him.
And I think back now, we didn't have GPS and everything like we do now and RTK Auto Track. I just love for my dad and my uncle to be able to come back and sit in the buddy seat with me. I thought, man, that would be awesome to show them what we can do.
Beyond his family farm, Gary Porter is driven by a deep commitment to serving his community, starting with the local water board, then the local school board, and the Mercer County Commission. And when Mercer faced the loss of its only gas station, Gary and Lori stepped up, helping ensure their community had continued access to fuel, including renewable options like E15, E30, and E85. Outside his local community, Gary has held leadership roles in agricultural organizations at every level, including the Missouri Corn Growers Association, Missouri Agribusiness Association, National Corn Growers, and the U.S. Grains Council. He's traveled the country and the world, advocating for Missouri agriculture and building markets for corn growers.
We would go on mission trips to other countries and to promote our products. I went to Tokyo and to Taiwan with the U.S. Grains Council doing a trade mission for corn growers. I was so interested in it. It was really a great experience.
Through years of service and travel, Gary has seen firsthand what makes farming back home in Missouri stand apart.
Missouri agriculture is, I think it's one of the best in the nation. I've seen it because I've been in D.C., I've been in Jeff City, I've been in with Commodity Classic down in Texas, down in New Orleans, down in Phoenix, Arizona. And everywhere I would go, Missouri agriculture would get pointed out in one way or another. The leaders of Missouri, they've drove a tractor, they've planted corn, they've had a baby calf. They know what they're talking about. Their mission is to make Missouri ag better.
For the Porters, the next generation is growing with the addition of daughters-in-law and grandchildren. And just as Gary's father once did, he and Lori have begun to transition the farm to their sons Gage, Galt, and Gray.
My dad was really good at that. He was a good manager and he knew what was going on because he let me do things that, most farmers wouldn't let their sons do yet. So I tried to do the same thing with my boys. When I could find a certain point of the farm that they're really interested in. We got really lucky. All three of them found something that they really love on the farm. All of a sudden, the business people are calling the boy. Kind of neat, but it's kind of tough for an old guy.
Now Gary works side by side with his boys, together building the farm and the legacy he'll one day pass down with pride.
My great-grandfather, my grandfather, my dad all took care of this land and paid for it and raised families on it. And that's what I want to do. I want to take care of it. I want that 80 acres to be better than it was when my great-great-grandfather got it. I want it to be more efficient. I want it to be more fertile. I want that topsoil to still be there. And I want to protect that farm. And I want the neighbors to drive by and say, that's a good 80. And somebody's took care of it.